Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And today we have Tribe Gaming facing off against Tompinai Empire, two of the top teams right now facing off in the Clash Worlds pre-qualifier. So whoever is going to win is going to get to the next round. Whoever is going to lose is going to drop out of the competition. So a lot of important things on the line. So let's get started with the first attack, and we have Rigotorres starting things off with the Queen Charge Lalo attack. That's always awesome to watch. So let's see what exactly he's going to come up with. Okay, so far, starting off with the Queen on the right side, and he wants to, not really sure. I mean, the walls are open, so it's really hard to predict where the Queen exactly is going. And the Tesla popped up as well. So the Queen is going to be backtracking right now, which is kind of, I don't know if that was the plan. To be honest, I'm not really sure what exactly the plan was. If this right now is going as planned or if it's not going as planned. Either way, let's just see how things are going to work out at the end of the day. Either way, Eagle has been taken down. That's always great because especially in a Queen Charge Lalo attack, typically you're using all of your heroes really early on, or at least like 3 heroes, which means like Queen, King, and the Royal Champion. Wait a second, this Queen is not going how she was planned to do. I highly doubt that this was planned to happen because the client cast is on the other side of the base, and he has not lured that just yet, which means this might be some big problems. Now we have to take a look at the Inferno Tower range, because this might be a big problem for those healers. But right now it's looking pretty good. I mean, for having such a weird having such a weird entry point where the Queen was just not going as planned, it's still looking pretty good. I mean, the wall break right now was OP because this is giving him access to both sweepers and McQueen and the multi-Inferno Tower. So still looking alright. Still looking really good. Only 1 minute 20 seconds left though. That might be an issue. So let's see, the King is pushing the Queen back inside the compartment. So far, a lot of damage on that Queen, but she's staying alive for now. Now getting into that compartment where she can reach a ton of things. 1 minute and 5 seconds. This Lalo needs to be quick, really quick. I mean, it has 1 rage, which is great, which can speed things up even more. And the Queen so far is staying alive as well, which is another great thing for him, because this means first, the scatter is tanked, and second of all, things are getting cleaned up. So this is like non-stop DPS, which is overall less HP, which needs to be taken down later on. The scatter is been taken down as well. There's a huge Loom Parade. I mean, even the Slammer on the back end is still looking really good. This overall looks incredible. And 30 seconds, but guys, where is that base? That base just vanished. And this means this is going to be the first 3-star for Tompinai Empire. Really great attack. And I think it was really good save, because I highly doubt that this one was how everything was planned out. So either way, great attack. First 3-star for Tompinai. And now we have Excosist coming in. And on the other side, we have Queen Charge Lalo. And now we have Queen Charge Dragon Riders. And I feel like right now there's a huge discussion going on which strategy is better, or like what is the easier strategy, especially as a lot of people are saying Dragon Riders are broken. So let's see how that works. We already just saw Queen Charge Lalo just completely demolish that base, and especially Lalo is just so quick. So let's see if Excosist can do that as well with this attack strategy right here. So far it's looking good. I mean, the headhunters are coming out, he needs to freeze there, which is not the greatest to be honest. But still, so far looks great. He has 1 jump spell with him to get that Town Hall. This looks so far really promising. I mean, he's charging towards that Town Hall, getting some great value already. And now it's all about this Queen actually getting towards the main target, which is that defending Town Hall. And as soon as that's going down, or as soon as the Queen is engaging on that Town Hall, he can get started with his Dragon Riders. And the next great thing is, like, his King already got like incredible value, but the main thing is right now he has the siege machine still left. Like, he has not used the blimp or like the slammer, which is always really nice to use. We just saw it with the Lalo. Having a slammer on the back end is crazy value right there. Going into the sweepers though, but a couple of those Dragon Riders are splitting. First Black Mine is hitting, and now the blimp slowly is approaching that core. He wants to take down the scatter shot. He wants to take down the scatter really quickly with that blimp. That's the main target. And now we have the queen slowly getting into that town hall. We have the dragon riders at the top side. Guys, I think this looks crushed as well. He started way earlier, obviously, with those dragon riders. I mean, at this point, Rigotorres started with his Lalo. Excosist for him already like half of the the dragon riders already did most of the work for them, and there's not much base left. And this was a huge overkill as well. Obviously, way more time left because he just was starting way earlier. So overall, 2 already really great attacks with 2 similar strategies. Still, like, I'm really looking forward to like the discussion over the next couple of weeks with like the defensive side of the game are going to catch up slowly. But so far, both strategies look really, really incredibly strong. And this attack is going to be for sure the first 3-star for Tribe. So far, it's going to be 3-star to a 3-star. And it's just the start of the match, right? So it just started. And now we have Reac coming in with those dragons. And he's bringing in the lightnings as well, okay? Let's see how that works. Oh, he's bringing the rocket loons as well. That's something which is really common nowadays. I feel like a lot of bases still, I mean, yes, obviously this being the first big, really, really big tournament after the last update, but this means there are still some flaws sometimes inside the bases. I feel like, especially with those air defenses. We're seeing so many air defenses on the outside still, which is empowering dragon attacks or dragon rider attacks even more, because this means obviously the air defense was kind of like the counterpart, getting another level in the update, and having them so far on the outside is still like a huge thing. Obviously you can't put them inside the core of the base because this is giving like blizzard blimps and things like that way too much power. But either way, so far this opening looks great, and we're seeing a ton of super minions right now in the clan castle, which is really interesting to see. Dragons are getting started from the top left side, and this now is all about those dragons making their way into the town hall. The queen is not surviving for any longer. The unicorn has no chance either, and now that blimp needs to reach that town hall. This is super important. If there is a blimp bait or whatever, this would be really, really bad for Tompinai and for Reac over here. But so far, it seems no tornado whatsoever is there. So that's great for him. Now the freeze onto the town hall and onto the enemy queen. That's some great value right there. And we have the back end loons getting onto that air defense. Yep, and the air defense has been taken down. So as I said, it's really important right now to protect the air defenses, especially. I mean, this back end air defense could have definitely taken down like at least 1 or maybe 2 dragons with like the storage in front and everything. But this means now without this air defense, that's kind of like a problem. But hey, has 1 minute left. But still, quite some defenses right there, but a ton of dragons. I mean, this is still looking crushed to me. But the Warden is, well, dealing a ton of damage to those dragons. Those dragons are not that healthy anymore. And there's the Black Mine. There's the NATO. That NATO is actually pretty OP because it's rotating the big group of dragons away from that Warden. And there's only 4 dragons roundabout alive. He has 35 seconds left. And I feel like just like a few seconds ago, we had 1 minute on the clock still, and now it's down to 30, and the time is keep ticking. The time is ticking, and this is getting now kind of close. I mean, he has 1 minion left, which he can use, and he's using it right now, but those dragons are slowly dying out. I mean, we have still those 14 seconds, but those dragons need to hurry up. This 1 minion is being the MVP right now. Another dragon is being dead, and this might be less DPS for the back. And 5 seconds, 4 seconds. But the last building is going down. Wow, that was close. I thought it would be crushed already after the hero part. I mean, a 3-star is a 3-star, right? So that's everything what counts. So now let's take a look at Maxi, and Tribe Gamers keep going with those Dragon Riders. We see a ton of teams approaching right now the game with like different strategies, which I think is kind of cool. But I feel like the most used strategy right now is like some sort of combinations with the Dragon Riders mainly. I think we had that with the update of, I have to remember, the Super Minis as well, where everyone was just using the Dragon and Super Mini combination, and without having actually a nerf or anything, the Super Minis slowly disappeared because people slowly figured out, hey, there's the better combination than what actually is right there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out for this update. But either way, right now we have the Queen charge into that scatter, into the enemy Queen, which is looking kind of dangerous. He has to freeze a really great defensive skeleton trap right there. And the queens just keep going, and then he is going to start at some point. As soon as he is sure that he's going to get the tunnel, he's going to start with those Dragon Riders from the top left side. The left ground expo is not the queen anymore. That's great. Poison, Rage, everything deployed. And I guess since the Eagle is activated now, he can get started with the Dragon Riders. It's still kind of risky. But I mean, come on. I mean, the queen, yes, like she has to like 2 more rages, so that should be totally alright. And she should get that town hall no matter what. Especially, it's more likely with the Eagle being taken down. So taking down the Eagle early would be a huge thing. And yet again, it's Tribe is doing it yet again. They're using a blimp in combination with the Dragon Riders to take down the core. They want to create the pathing. They want to make sure that everything is been taken down. And so far, yet again, looks really good for Eve Maxi, for Tribe. And they're doing this now twice back to back, pretty much with the Queen Shot Dragon Riders, but especially like with the Queen Shot from the far side towards the Town Hall. This is what they did so far twice now. And the first one was a great success. This one so far is looking pretty crushed to me as well. Let's see if that's keep going. I mean, the Town Hall is doing a lot of damage. Now the Queen ability, Town Hall should be taken down, but there's a huge wave of Dragon Riders coming in now from the bottom side. The Royal Champion, though, had already to use her ability, so she is just going with this power for the back end. Guys, this is looking yet again really good for Maxi. Nicely done with like 40 seconds on the clock. I don't think this is going to be close. I mean, at the same time, Dragon Riders, to be honest, are not the quickest troops, so let's see how quick they can be. He started really nicely, you have to say that. He started really nicely, really early with the Dragon Riders. So he should have no time problems whatsoever. It's not as close as the attack Reac just had, which means it's going to be yet again another 3-star. So it's 6-6 in this match after the first 2 attacks each. Let's take a look for Tompinai. Let's see who is going to be the team which is failing first. Mechuo is coming in at this one. No dragons, no Dragon Riders. Instead, Lalo power, here we go. And this one is going to be on Excosist, who's already like really nicely upgraded. Okay. Is this completely maxed out base? I just try to figure out. I feel like this is a completely maxed out base. That's going to be interesting. I mean, there is no Arch Tower not upgraded. I think this is a completely 100% maxed out base, if I see this right. So let's see if Mechuo can 3-star this completely maxed out base after the update. Okay. We have the king, we have the queen coming in, we have the defending lava hound actually being really tanky and really annoying right now because the queen can't do anything. The Royal Champion is supposed to take down now the defending multi-inferno tower right there. Now the invisibility spell to keep the Royal Champion on track, not getting distracted anywhere. And now, oh no, the Royal Champion is getting distracted by the queen. But she got her ability, so this means the Inferno Tower is going down. This is looking really good for Mechuo so far. I think the hero power, I think he really likes so far what he's seeing. Now the blimp, but hey, the first 2 Black Mounts already got triggered really early on by the loons. And this blimp has no danger whatsoever. It's just like taking an extra round, chilling in there, having some fun. Meanwhile, maybe some of the goblins had to puke or because they're getting rotated, but we don't know. Either way, Thanos going down. We have the Lado starting in from the bottom side. And this is looking good for him. More Lado from the right side. The Hound is tanking perfectly. The Warden ability nicely as the Eagle shots are hammering down on those loons. And this Eagle should be taken down really soon. It's shooting non-stop. Another haste. He has 1 more freeze for the back end. There's the air expo. That's something which we have noticed over the matches, and especially over the pre-qualifier. People are slowly adapting and having like the combination of 2 air expos and 2 ground expos. That's like a pretty common thing right now with all of the dragon attacks. But guys, this one is looking crushed. Like this base is getting wrecked. Really nice Lalo attack by Mechuo. This Lalo attack was flawless. And this is a completely fully maxed out base taken down by Mechuo. OP attack right there. I mean, now Tompinai is 3 out of 3 versus Tribe. And Tribe, I mean, so far they had no mistakes either. So let's see if they can keep going as well. I mean, they have to. I mean, there's no other way around, and just hope for at some point that the enemies are failing. And this time around, we have Nebrax coming in And he's going in with the strategy, which we have mentioned yesterday, I believe, but a little bit different. Like, he's not bringing as many freezes. He's bringing more skeleton spells. I have to say, I don't like that too much. Like, I'm a huge fan now with all of those freezes, because as I said, we have a ton of multi-fermentors right here, so the skeletons won't be as great value, but he's using them really early on. So those, I mean, this entry is kind of nice, but at the same time, those freezes would be awesome as well. Either way, it's looking good, okay? It's looking good either way. So far so good. And as soon as he should be taking down the multi-ferment towers, he can use the skeleton spells again. Now he's using the freezes as the multi-ferment towers are beaming up and being pretty annoying. And now we have the super mini clan castle yet again. We noticed a lot of people are using super minions nowadays in the clan castle. It's a really powerful defending strategy now, or like defending clan castle now against all of the air attacks, against the dragon attacks. Oh, there's the blimp. Talon needs to be taken down. There's the Yeti blimp, actually. He's using the Yeti blimp with this strategy, which is really interesting. He's not using like a loon-based blimp or anything like that. Instead, the Yetis, and they're taking down that Talon, which is great. Now the Royal Champion is coming in. And guys, I think this is looking crushed. This is looking so crushed by Nebrax. There's not too much alive on the back end. The Royal Champion is coming in to clean things up. I mean, the Royal Champion ability, is that even needed at this point? Either way, he's going to use that, whatever. And this is going to be the next 3-star in this match. And so far, both teams are on fire. And as we just said, those are some damn high star counts right there for those two teams. And the question is still going on. Who is going to be the team which is failing first? Tompinai. We missed a couple of seconds, but that's no problem, because we have yet again another lightning entry with some dragons and dragon riders for the entry point. This is actually, I think, one of the most used strategies, I believe. So this is like a really common strategy right now, the dragon and the dragon riders. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure which are like better, the Dragon and Dragon Rider combination or just the Inferno Dragon with the Dragon Rider combination. I think both are really strong. I'm really not sure. I feel like both are really good. Not sure which one is better. Either way, so far he's getting a ton of value. Almualin is pushing in. Royal Champion is supposed to take down this scatter shot. Let's see if he can make this invisibility spell. Royal Champion ability as well. And now the Queen is supposed to take down the scatter. But guys, I feel like this is already looking crushed yet again. I mean, just take a look at how much those heroes got. I feel like at this point, anything can triple. Like, this is just incredible. I mean, he could just Lalo as well, to be honest. I'm really surprised at this point that he's bringing dragons. I mean, I guess it's just the safer option, maybe. Less things could go wrong. But I feel like with this base still standing, and with the siege machine still up as well, like with this blimp, Lalo would be looking so damn good. But either way, we have the dragons now getting in. We have the... oh, there's the NATO. Oh, the sweeper is pushing it away, so that's no problem. The town hall should be taking down. Another rocket loon set up to take down an air defense. And even the archer... oh, archer tower is staying alive. That's good. But now the dragon riders are taking over, and yeah... or is that... I mean, now we're waiting for possible black mines. If there are more black mines, this could be obviously a little bit closer again. We have seen those dragon attacks struggle at the end many times now. And I feel like the dragons are dying out kind of quick. Like, that's crazy. Another black mine, Warden is gone. The Tesla are taking down the dragon rider, it feels like. The owl is trying to help, but at this point, the dragon rider has been taken down. The black mine sadly is going to nothing. But still, like, there are 2 more dragons. Okay, it should be a triple. But would you have thought after this hero part that there would be only 2 dragons surviving after this entry? I thought this would be already over. Like, I thought this would be already over and a huge overkill. But wait, time should be enough, right? Yeah, the ice golems are chilling on the other side of the base. Yeah, so this is going to be 15 seconds. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. This is going to be the next 3-star. Yet again, it was a bit closer with those dragons. But I mean, a triple is a triple, and that's everything what counts. So we have Tribe now, yet again. And having to tie it up, we have Cronos coming in. He's going in with the drag bat. I have to say, not a big fan. I'm not a big fan right now of drag bat. I mean, yes, it's powerful and everything, it's great. but I feel like the drag bet is relying so much on that Town Hall blimp. I feel like I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of that. I don't know why, but not sure. Not sure. Either way, we have now the drag bet coming in. Let's see if he can make it work. Maybe he can prove me wrong with his attack right here. King for the Eagle looks already great. Royal Champion for the Mojang Fern Tower looks great as well. Queen, though, should be taking down the Wizard Tower and the Elephants, I guess. By the way, this is another maxed out base. This is another completely maxed out base by Rigotorres. We can take a look at the traps. Like, if those traps, if those red mines are a bit darker, then it's a completely maxed out base. So let's see if that's going to be the case. Dragons are in. And he needs to blimp yet again the town. That's the key thing. This is what everything is coming down to. So let's see if that works. I mean, so far it looks really good. Now the super minions, he has no poison whatsoever. Now the blimp, he cannot use the warden ability just yet. Now the rage, he needs to wait. Okay. That was a quite early warden ability, but he had to do it because of the defending super minions. Those are doing so much damage. The blimp just missed that native by a little bit. And now the dragons are splitting for the core. Town Hall has been taken down. Oh my goodness. Is this going to be... I mean, it looks crushed by bats are all... Like, if there's just one red mine, bats are just getting wrecked. So let's see. He's starting off with the bats on the other side. Okay, so no possible red mines can be coming out. So that's great. No, not that loon. Not that loon. That loon could actually be a huge problem if there's a red mine. It's RIP. If there's a red mine, this would be just big rip. Freezing up the sweeper yet again. Oh my goodness, thank you that there was a red mine, black mine. This would have been a huge problem. But now I didn't really pay attention to the red bombs if they were a little bit darker. But the Inferno Tower should go down. Wait, this is getting so close. This is getting so incredible close. Like, those maxed out bases really hurt. I feel like it's like those max out bases really wreck those dragons and dragon riders. As soon as you have upgraded your defenses, it's not as easy anymore. But at the same time, those hero pushes of the pros are just so strong. So I don't know. I to be honest, I feel like the balance is just not as bad, even though the result right now of the match kind of looks strange to this statement. But I feel like just like maybe one extra Sam level, like Black Mine level, and it would be alright. Like, it's not as broken as most of the people see, especially if you are going to see the hit rates of the qualifier. You would be kind of surprised, trust me, you would be kind of surprised. But either way, now we have it so far 12-12, and the time average right now is better for Tribe. If Tribe is 3-starring, they're going to win most likely on time. If Tompinai Empire 3-stars really quick, they have a chance. Let's see. Maicol is coming in, and this one's going to be Queen Charge Hawk Rider. Are you kidding me? Okay, I mean it's Maicol DP, okay? So he can do anything. Like, he's just OP, but let's see. Come on. Queen Charge Hawk Rider in the last deciding attack. That's ballsy. That's ballsy for sure. I mean, I would have expected something different. I mean, I don't know. Yes, Dragon Rider isn't that great because of the sweeper positioning and everything. But come on, like, I don't know. Let's see. The Queen Charge, a nice Cocoloon. Really great Cocoloon right there. Catching up the Black Mine nice and early. Now everything is slowly getting into that scatter compartment. He has no jump whatsoever. That's a surprise. He could have done kind of, like, he could have just jumped into the core and take down the core with that Queen Charge. But I mean, maybe he's just lacking the spells overall, so that's why he's not using the jump. I feel like he's just cutting his Queen off, because at this point we can see already he's trying to funnel his King into the Town Hall compartment, which means he's going to use the King for the Town Hall. He's going to Queen Charge this compartment next to the Town Hall, but this leaves his Queen with just having walls surrounding her, so she can't do anything useful at this point then. That's kind of not really sure if that's the best thing, but hey, let's see how that works. We have the Queen slowly approaching that expo. Everything looks good. I mean, the last rage is deployed at 1 minute 20. He's starting with the Hawk Riders, and now it's all about the timing. It's all about. I'm out of words. Like, the first spring drops are hitting. Warden ability looks good. The next couple of spring traps are hitting as well. Spring traps are looking really great for him. Another spring trap. Those headhunters are dead. The headhunters are dead. The royal champion has to take down the queen. There's nothing shooting at that queen. There was an OP spring trap hitting all of those headhunters, and now the queen is wrecking that warden. This is not looking good for Maicol. He has 40 seconds left. I mean, the queen has died as well. The the healers have switched. They have transitioned over to the royal champion, which is great. But the defending queen cannot be taken down. The owl is trying everything, but guys, this is going to be a defense. I don't see how this is 24 seconds. No, this is the first fail attack which we're seeing in this match so far. And this means Tribe has the perfect chance. At the same time, I mean, this is pretty good percentage, right? So it's actually a time fail. What? It's actually a time fail. That's crazy. That is really, really crazy. This Queen Charge got just incredible value. But this means 95%. We have the Ghost Builder right there as well. 95%. Tribe needs 95% to win this match because they have the time average on their side. So Cech needs 95% or better, or just 95%, as I said, and is going to win this. And he is going in. I have to say I'm not really a fan of those Zap Dragon Riders. I don't know why, but let's see. I mean, I'm always looking forward to learn something new and everything. So let's see how this is going to be planned out. Going in with that king and with that queen. He's just using the yak to get inside the base. He has no super wall breakers because he already rocket loons and sneaky goblins, so he can't use any super wall breakers. And now it's all about the royal champion taking down the scatter. And the king and the queen are supposed to take down the eagle. That would be my guess. Let's see if that's going to work. But now we have a problem. Now we have a huge problem. And this problem is that he's having the town hall in between of two flanks. So when you're playing Dragon Riders, the town hall is like just super, super annoying to deal with. And if you have the town hall in the middle of the pathing of the Dragon Riders, the poison is just going to wreck you. So I have no clue how he's supposed to take down the town hall without losing every single Dragon Rider. I mean, and he needs to start. Cech has to start at some point. He's now using the invisibility spell on the queen because of her super minions. Oh no. Wait a second. He has missed the poison onto the super minion, and he's not bringing the royal champion with those Dragon Riders. And what does this mean? You can see it right now. Nothing is shooting at those super minions. This is really, really bad news for him. I'm always like, I will nearly always play the royal champion with those Dragon Riders because otherwise it's really hard to take down any air skeletons whatsoever. You're only relying on the owl. Yes, it's possible as we're seeing right now, but at the same time it's not that great. And now the Dragon Riders are slowly approaching their town. I mean, backhand slammer, great idea. Oh my god, guys, but 50 seconds left. He has rocket loon and everything, but oh, this is not looking too good. The NATO is just OP from Mechuo, and the Dragon Rider on the backhand needs to freeze the air defense. He needs to freeze the air defense and using the rocket loon on the backhand. This is what he needs to do, but he's not doing anything right now. He's not doing anything right now. The cannon is going down, but the Dragon Riders inside the poison of the town hall is doing exactly what I just said. They are just dying. And he's sending in the rocket loon on the wizard tower. What he should have done, he should have let the Dragon Rider tank send in the loon onto the archer tower and then freeze the air defense as the Dragon Rider is about to die. But this means it's going to be 86, 87% or something, but this is not going to be enough for a tribe. So this was a crazy roller coaster of events in this match. It was an incredible match to watch. I hope you enjoyed this. GG's to both teams. And well, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye bye.